Avoiding magic numbers. This one's amazing. I still get these from time to time in the upper level programming classes. Is that in this example, I know I'm skipping some things here. I have a 30 that's right there in array of 30. What the heck does 30 mean? Does it mean the number of days in a month? Does it mean the number of players on a team? We have no idea what it stands for. So you'll notice all the wrong bits that we have here. A magic number for 30, and we have another one here for what's -3 mean. There's a whole bunch of things in here that, frankly, we don't know why it's there for real. So you'll notice that over on the right-hand side, we've tried to fix that up, and it's going to zoom in here. And we were telling not just the programmer, but really everybody that's on the team of those that are grading it, what is going on behind the scenes here? Why is something set to 30? And all of these variables that you see there, it makes more sense to what the program is supposed to be doing. I'll be honest here, I'm not sure why that's indented for the second block there, but just ignore that for now. But that explains a lot more than, frankly, back over here to the left side. Now we know what 30 is, but it just took one extra line to really figure that out. But also, the nice part is pretend for 1 second with the magic numbers here, pretend we had to change that number. Meaning, in this example that we have here, let's say 30, and 30 is used throughout the program, needs to be changed to 35. Maybe something happened, inflation, who the heck knows. For every 35, we would have to go ahead and change it, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but we still don't know what 35 means. Whereas here, this variable that's going to be used for 30, we would just have to change that in one spot. And then all of the variables that have this name would have that new value of 35 throughout the entire program. So it's easier. Changing one spot that had a magic number, which is no longer magic when we do it here, or going through the entire program and changing all those 30 and 35s. Which one's easier? That one. And God forbid if you happen to have the same, let's see, 30 was used for something else. Maybe you had two 30s that you really don't want to change all the 30s. There's a couple 30s you actually wanted to stick, like maybe days in a week or days in a month. Nightmare. Much better. So continuing with that vibe of magic numbers, here's a perfect example of where this could go wrong. Is writing a program for a casino that serves alcohol. Now, there's the number 21, which is actually important in two big contexts when it comes to casino. First, it's the value of blackjack, a game you ever played before. 21 is really important, it makes you rich. And then it's also the legal drinking age in most states. So what if one changes? Here's the exact example of talking about the 30s being used twice. One might have been for this, 21's being used twice. For blackjack and then drinking age. I can't change all of the 21s in this program and hope that it's just for blackjack. There might be something for the legal drinking age as well. So we have to be very careful when it comes to magic numbers and make sure we avoid them. So here's our first example of a program using magic numbers. A full program, a simple program, but a full program, where we're going to be asking a user for how many burgers would you like at $1.25 a piece. Sounds like McDonald's. But anyway, we're going to get a count from the user. We're going to do a subtotal. We're going to add the 125 times the count to get our subtotal, and then we're going to add tax to that. And in Maryland, the tax rate is 6%. So we're going to do all this calculation here, and then we'll finally get our total as we print things out. Now, the funny part is I'm so old, the tax rate in Maryland was actually 5%. Wow, it's been a long time ago now. Can you imagine having to change all the programs that had it physically set to 0.06? So what would be a better way? Let's show you. So here is the better way. Everything that's changed has really been highlighted in red here. First, there's no magic numbers. Meaning the 125 part, now we have that as the cost of the burger. Now, think about it. Not just that, but, you know, inflation. That $1.25 is going to be $1.50 tomorrow. Whereas the only spot that we would need to change that through the entire program is right there. That's it. That's the only spot that we would have to change it instead of worrying about going through the whole darn thing to make sure it's now $1.50. The way things are going, I bet Maryland will increase their sales tax again to maybe now 7%. We'd have to go through here and change all that. Nah, we don't have to do that. We only need to go to one spot, Maryland tax, know exactly where it changes. That's it. That's the beauty of, frankly, getting rid of magic numbers, but also using C++ consts and variables and stuff like that, because you know there might be some changes later on down the road.